Creating workshops for your men's coaching business. That's what this video is about. I love hosting workshops. I typically host about one a month, and it's a really great kind of dimension to my overall coaching business. And so I'm going to talk about some of the ways I go about thinking and approaching workshops and why they're great and why they could really be a nice addition to your coaching business if you're not already hosting them. So, first of all, what is a workshop? So, to me, a workshop is you've got your overall coaching system, you've got the path that you guide your people through, where they start when like where they are in life when they start with you, and then where you get them to. And then you've got all the different kind of modalities and things that you work with on that path of transformation. And so a workshop can be you just take one chunk, one kind of modality, one big piece of the overall system, and you put together a 1 or 2 hour presentation, maybe a 1 hour presentation plus some Q&A plus some discussion afterwards. And you just host a one-time live event that's all about that one particular chunk of the overall system in your coaching. So one of the things that's great about workshops is it keeps the offers that you're making to your audience interesting. So obviously we are showing up on social media consistently, and we're sprinkling in invitations into our content to our audience to invite them to become our clients, to receive the benefits of our coaching. And if we're always promoting our core signature offer, it can get redundant, and we have to come up with create new creative ways to be promoting that so that it doesn't feel like we're always saying the same thing. It doesn't feel like we're being salesy all the time. And so one of the nice things about the workshop is that it's a brand new, fresh offer that we can present to our audience. It's not going to fatigue them in the way that always talking about the same offer makes, because the workshop is a brand new thing. We can give it a cool name, we can give it a cool graphic, and it's just something fresh and interesting to present to our offers or to our audience. And the more offers we're making to the audience, probably the more sales we're going to be making. So it also gives people the chance to work with you without a larger commitment. There's a real lack of trust in the coaching industry nowadays. A lot of people have had bad experiences with coaches where they invested what felt like a lot of money at the time to them and had a really bad experience. And hosting a workshop where you're charging $20 to $50, I think, is a really great price range for a men's transformation coach. If you're offering like a business solution, you can charge $100 for your workshop. But that $20 to $50 price range is really nice. It gives people the chance to experience what it's like to be coached by you, to be a part of your community without a larger commitment. They're not necessarily like, they're not they don't have to spend $3,000 just to find out if they like your coaching or not. They can spend $20, $30, $40, spend a couple hours with you, see what it's like, have a great experience, and then go from there. It also turns your audience into paying customers and gets them over the money line, meaning once somebody has spent money on your coaching, they're a lot more likely to spend more money on your coaching. So someone who took that step, took out their wallet, took out their card, spent the $30 on that ticket to the workshop, invested 2 hours of their time in attending the workshop, had a great experience, they're far, far more likely to invest in your $3,000 high ticket one-on-one offer or whatever it is that you're offering. So really that $20, $30, $40 is not so important, like in terms of how much money you're making there, how much they're spending. It's really that critical distinction of this is someone who actually spent money on your coaching. And so the workshop is a really great way for people to cross over that threshold. They're now a paying customer of your coaching, far more likely to invest in you and your high ticket offer, especially when they have a great experience in the workshop. And then I love this aspect of the workshop is that it grows your library of training resources inside of your community. So what you can do is take the recording of your workshop and put that inside your community as a training resource. And so if you're doing workshops on a consistent basis, like once a month, like I recommend, after a while, you're going to have this beautiful library of training resources that are available to your clients, and it's such a complement to the live training, whether it's online or in person. The weekly coaching sessions you're doing with your people, maybe one on one, maybe in a group, to give them access to these really well prepared, well thought out presentations that go through all the steps of your coaching is such a an added it makes your coaching so multidimensional. It gives your people so many more opportunities to really learn and kind of really immerse themselves in your ideas, your wisdom, your training. And so giving them the ability to train live with you, learn with you live, as well as consume your recorded resources makes for a really beautiful multidimensional coaching experience. So those are some thoughts on workshops for your men's transformation coaching business. If you've never hosted a workshop, I really recommend it. Make Sell some tickets, get some people over the money line, start building your library. You can use a Facebook event to promote the workshop. That's worked really well for me, and it's a beautiful thing. I can't recommend enough hosting workshops.